welcome to my virtual classroom. Today we're going to learn about the various agriculture products that are grown and raised here in Montana. So let's get started. First, we're going to learn about beef cattle. There are various breeds here in Montana, and Beaverhead County has the most cattle in the whole entire state. The cattle on the far left are Black Angus, and they can also come in a red variety. The cattle in the middle are Herefords and can be identified with their colors, which has a white face and a red body. And then lastly, the cattle on the far right are Charolais, and they have a white color feature. The next cattle that we're going to talk about are dairy cattle that produce milk for all of us to drink. So there are Jersey cows, which are the brown cows on the right side of the screen, and then the black and white cows are called Holsteins. And there are approximately 75 dairy producers in the state, and they are located all over the state of Montana, from north, south, east, and west. There are also a lot of sheep here in Montana, and actually right here in Beaverhead County, Helly Livestock raises the most sheep in the whole state. Montana ranks 7th in the nation for sheep numbers. The sheep on the far left are called Suffolks, and those are the most commonly used for meat-producing sheep. And then the Rambouillet sheep, the sheep with the horns, they are actually mostly well known for their wools to make all of our clothes and everything else that we need that contain wool. Next, there are a lot of swine in Montana. Montana is ranked 28th in the nation for swine production. The swine on the far left side of the page are Hampshire varieties and can kind of look like an Oreo. The pig in the middle of the screen is a Yorkshire and is pink or white, and it's one of the most commonly known swine varieties. And then the swine on the far right side of the screen is a Duroc, and Duroc are most commonly known because they are copper colored. So next, let's talk about poultry. Poultry it's a wide variety. Usually when we think of poultry, we think of chickens, but that's not the fact. We can actually have chickens, turkeys, ducks, geese, pheasants, pigeons, and doves all count as being a poultry variety. And Montana currently has 410 chickens that produce over 94 million eggs a year. That is crazy. Nationwide, that makes Montana 41st in poultry production. When we drive the countryside, a lot of the times we'll notice wheat fields. Wheat is one of the largest crops grown in Montana, and we're actually ranked 3rd in the nation for our wheat production. There are many types of wheat grown here in Montana, but the primary type is hard winter wheat. A lot of different wheat varieties are used for the different products that they create. So for instance, there's a different wheat product that will be used for bread, and then a different variety is used for your pasta. And everything that we eat comes from farmers and ranchers, so we need to be very grateful. The other crops that are produced in Montana are barley, berries, such as the huckleberry, cherries that we can find near Flathead Lake, Christmas trees, oats, and corn. But that's not all. We also have soybeans, sunflowers, hay for our cattle, sugar beets, and mint. That is a lot of crops that we grow right here in Montana. So now that we have a little bit of background information on crops and livestock grown in Montana, we are going to play a little game. So let's see while this loads if we can test our knowledge on all of the farm varieties that are grown right here in America. So let's get started. If it works. Maybe not. We'll try again next time. Thanks, guys.